All right, let's continue on with Pinnacle Robotics. The leader is the spider. Oh God, really? At least there's no spider enemies, but there's 2 blobbers, one here and one here. So we're gonna have to deal with a lot of blobbers, but also F the spiders, man. Let's see if we can get it done. Freeze and defend both robots. Such an easy, relatively speaking, mission to complete. We're gonna go for this one. Put you there, put you there. We actually have 2 different freezes, so it should be easy for us to freeze and defend both robots. Connie, good morning and welcome, and Tree Jam, welcome to the stream as well. How you guys doing today? Hello, 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 hello. Freeze and defend both robots. We don't want to kill these robots, but they are attacking me. At least I can move out of the way of this one. This one does need to be frozen. Walk here. He's not attacking, so you can ice him. You could also make him block a spawn. You could also smack this guy once. I think that this enemy is going to be more difficult to deal with. We can easily freeze both robots. Such a bad turn, though. I'm trying to find a way of freeing the ice mech. If I use the ice mech to freeze something, I think the best we can do is this. Oh, you know what? I've got the Artemis artillery. I like completely forgot that I even picked this up. We can just block a spawn by doing this, and it'll even be able to kill the unit if we punch it. In fact, we can do that here. Yeah, okay, that seems like a much better way of doing things. So, freeze the robot. Punch you. We will move here and make you block a spawn. That way you will die. You 2 are attacking nothing. I will go ahead and just grab this time pod. And I will end turn. Although I guess I could defensive shrapnel if I really wanted to. Again, forgot that I had that ability. Sometimes you just forget about what you have. Darununu says, I'm kind of curious, did the developer of this game love or hate insects? I think they just loved mantises from FTL, and they're like, what if mantises invaded Earth? And then they just made a video game about it, which is like totally fair. Not a very good spawn block situation, but you know what? Actually, I don't want to shoot you, because if I shoot you, I'll hit a building. I could punch you, or I could freeze you and shoot you. Actually, that would totally work. Yeah, we'll freeze you and shoot you. So freeze you, move here, freeze you, move here, shoot you, block a spawn, repair. Beautiful. If you don't have a shield, you always want to make sure that you're not frozen for the next turn, because you never know what that turn is going to have. That turn could be extremely difficult to deal with, and you'll be left, you know, freaking dying. Might as well get the kills. Might as well block the spawn. Wait, is there nothing spawning next turn? At least we're safe, question mark? I did this improperly. If there was nothing spawning, then how am I gonna get any kills? You know what? There actually is a way to get a kill. It's almost gonna kill me, but like it's probably worth it, I think. No, you know what? Freeze you. Free you from the ice. Jump. Not quite a level up, but oh so close. Rip pacifist. That's a good point. I could have maybe tried to go for pacifism on that one, especially having two methods of freezing. Yeah, that would have been smart. I forgot though. Maybe we'll get another chance at it. You never know. Especially with Ice Storm, I could see that working. Defend the robots, protect the defense lab. Oh, I hate defending the robots. I hate it so much. You know what? Let's do Ice Storm first. Saving the robots is so annoying. Also, yo, there is another secret pod here. Look at that. I wonder if that just appears in every single run. That'd be interesting. These enemies, though, are highly annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, ultra highly annoying. You're gonna try to blow up a building, but I don't see much way out of that. Like, ideally, if I get you to attack here, I can Yanis cannon it. That's my best option, I think. We'll see what happens. Or if you all stand inside the freeze zone, you'll all just freeze. That's also beautiful. All right, this might be pacifism. You were close, but we can probably do this without killing too many things, now that I'm looking at it. In fact, no, that'll kill you. I'd rather not kill you, but we can just punch this thing, I suppose. Okay, so we'll start by freezing you. That needs to happen. But I want to also shoot myself out of it. We can freeze there. I don't want to freeze in this direction though, because it'll shoot the blob into the building. There's got to be a better way of doing this though. Let's see. Well, I don't think there is. Also, I don't know if killing the blob counts as killing an enemy. I certainly hope it does not. But I think the best thing for us is to just freeze you. Only one enemy is gonna spawn next turn. That's not that bad to deal with. The problem I see is that it's actually gonna be kind of tough to get around to save a building if it's under attack next turn. That's the thing that I think is gonna be a bit of a problem. So I'm thinking, like, is there a way? Oh, defensive shrapnel the building! Dude, I'm so good at this game sometimes. Because now it's not gonna explode into anything. So, you can move there, you can move there, you can punch this. You can defensive shrapnel. You don't explode into anything, everything's frozen. Beautiful. That's a good point. I could have pushed the blob to explode the beacon, but I think this works. And now that I think about it, there is a way out of this enemy doing something. I can always jump in order to push him. And I can defensive shrapnel here in order to push him onto a spawn, saving the building. So, like, there are ways that I can deal with this, luckily. Unfortunately, I'm just gonna immediately get frozen if I unfreeze, I think. But, like, that's still not bad. So, we'll defensive shrapnel you, which pushes you onto a spawn. We picked up the thing, the time pod beacon. We will end turn. Luckily, it didn't spawn where it was going to be attacked. Also, we should definitely check pacifism. Kill fewer than 3 enemies in a single battle. It's not giving me a progression, so I really have no idea if it's going to work. You're frozen. You're not frozen, but I can freeze you if I really wanted to. Yeah, I don't know. But we're gonna try to, we're gonna try. Like, that'll free 2 enemies, which I don't like. You, I would like to get frozen. Defensive shrapnel, you. Then you hit a building. Yeah, that's not good. Defensive shrapnel, you. Freeze, this is horrible. What about this one? You kill your friend. Ah, you don't kill your friend because you'll do 0 damage to him. So maybe you'll just, maybe I'm just gonna let you release your friend from the ice. And then we'll move over here, block a spawn. We'll move over here. Ah, you know what? This is what we're gonna do. Free ourselves from the ice, then freeze a unit. Then block a spawn. Literally nothing will spawn next turn. I don't think we killed a single thing except for the blob. Disposable account says dibs. I don't know if we're gonna keep the pilot. I really don't. Like, the current pilot has move and reactor. That's ideal. Although I suppose if we put that, yeah, we should put the Zoltan pilot on the Frost mech. Now that I think about it, that's gonna help a lot. So we got a strange pod, a reactor core, and what? It's Kazakh! Kazakh plus. 2 damage melee attack replaces repair, +3 grid defense. Oh, really? Grid defense? So, damage and push an adjacent tile, escape from ice. Oh, that makes sense. But you can no longer repair. But you get a free melee attack that you can use whenever you want. I didn't realize there was another pilot that you could get here. That's interesting. But I absolutely hate +3 grid defense. So I don't know. I don't think I want it. Spartan Shield is already better. It does more damage. It doesn't push. Balu Bear has movement, which I love. And if I replace the pilot, they're gonna go down to 3 movement instead of 5 +7 on turn 1, which I don't like. And we're just gonna be mostly using Janus Cannon here anyways. I hate to say it, but I don't think we want Kazakh. I think we want to say no to Kazakh. We don't need him. We have better pilots already. So I'm sorry, Kazakh, but I think I'm gonna have to pass on you. And instead we will get more move. We will get more move. And continue on. Secondary cooling. Defend the robots, protect the defense lab. This is gonna be tough because these robots are hard to keep alive, but I want to try it. Mine bot. So the mine bot moves on its turn and summons a mine where it was standing previously. Actually, I guess it technically has 0 move. Its attack is that it deploys a mine. Still. So Blobber we want to sucker into a blob shot over here. Though I will still get you a little bit closer to the front line. I want the blob shot to go right there. Although if it blobs here, that's equally bad. So maybe I will adjust my deployment slightly. That should incentivize this square, although it could still attack here. I prefer it didn't. Because if it hits the blob here, then I don't have to worry about it. But I suppose if it hits the blob here, I can just move in and shoot it. Or if it hits the blob here, rather. Still, this is good. Unfortunately, our units are probably... Oh, you don't even have the opportunity to create a mine. I hate you. Yeah, this is gonna be tough. Because you're just gonna attack the mines immediately. So I pretty much have to freeze you. Ugh, okay, so... Tell you what, I can't move there. If I kill you, I can move there, though. You have to freeze him. You, if I could move there, I would like killing the blob and freezing this enemy at the same time. You're attacking a building. I cannot save everything on this turn. You're under attack, you're under attack, you're under attack, you're under attack. This is one of those situations where we're just gonna have to let something go. Because I do not think there's gonna be like a multi out here. That makes you hit a building instead of the defense lab, but it doesn't solve any problems on this turn. No, definitely don't do that. Block a shot gets you killed, don't do that. Is there a way that we can do everything that we need to do? We could jump, which won't deal with the blob, but it makes it only destroy one building and it still freezes the blobber. You are still gonna be attacking one building. Maybe I don't have to worry about you? Though again, unfortunately the mirror mech can't land where I need him to land, but you can do what I need you to do. Firefly is still gonna destroy a building, unfortunately. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I do like the idea of this because it saves the building and we don't take any damage because it flips them around. I like the freeze. Wait, we also have Artemis artillery. Hold up. Could push you away. I could... If only these mine layers actually created mines instead of not creating mines, we would be better off. There's no way that I can do what I need to do. That doesn't even do anything. This is gonna be this is a tough turn because I don't quite know what I want to do here. It's not good enough. If I move here and freeze here, that saves 2 buildings with 1 action. But I still can't save our mech. No, I can if I leap. That'll push the mine away, the mine layer. NPC actions happen first? That's a complete lie. This is one of the levels also where this lies. NPC actions happen after enemy actions and after emergence, I think. But we can jump over there to save the building, and then we could always just come over here to shoot the blob, although we're not making much progress. At the very least, we are freezing an enemy and nothing of ours is dying. So I kind of like that. It saves everything. Block the shot, stop the building from being attacked. Leap, which saves our mine layer, and we block a spawn. And then we have to stand over here in order to break the blob. But next turn, there's less enemies to deal with, and then hopefully the mine bots will actually do something. Because they didn't really do anything this time around. And no enemy landed in the mines that got frozen either, so that kind of sucked. Okay, you know what? I'll take it. I'll freaking take it. One spawn. That's not bad. And I think I'm just gonna go for the spawn freeze immediately. I could always freeze my own mine bots, but it's better off just to do it like this. Okay. Feeling a lot better now. If I shoot you and flip you, I die. Let's not do that. Instead, let's, weirdly enough, defensive shrapnel's amazing because now you kill the Scion. We'll still get the mine layers making mines, which is good. Hopefully they don't get themselves killed though. And then we just block a spawn. Shoot him. Should level us up too. Yep, should level us up. Can't quite get to the spawn tile, but that's okay. We'll just get close. Double freeze. End turn. I gotta sneeze. Oh, I had to wait for my eyes to open again so I could make sure I wasn't leaving someone dying before I clicked end turn. Easy. No reason to kill anything either because we already have all of our points and experiences, so end turn. That was a close one. It was, we barely had the capability of saving everything on turn one, but we almost didn't. That's why I don't like this mission at all, because it's extremely difficult to keep both robots alive, because the enemies will just lock them in place and the robots move very stupidly. But HP and mech move is fine. Move and reactor is fine. Yeah, you having 5 health is okay. Yeah, I like you having maneuverable. And with +1 reactor, let's could give you a shield. You might as well. Although more HP on this mech would also be kind of nice. You know what, actually? Give you the HP. Defend the robot factories. This is the mission where they produce enemies, right? Oh, I hate that mission. Kill all enemies before they retreat. Kind of tough if we're freezing them. We'll try to defend both robot factories. I wonder if I freeze them, if they stop producing robots. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You actually can't hit anything on turn 1, which is a saving grace of this mission. You also can't hit anything on turn 1? That's amazing. Just don't stand there and we're good. Don't stand there, there, or there either. So you can stand there, you can go there. 1, 2, 3, 4. You could go there too, but that's a good enough spot. Yo, if we freeze a lab and it stops producing robots, that'll be great. Mad Gomper says it does not stop them. That's unfortunate. Of course you could move there. Damn it. I always make that mistake. I forget that they can move not towards the middle of the arena. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. At least I still kind of like the opening turn there, except the fact that you're hitting the lab and I can't really stop you at all now that I think about it, so we're probably gonna have to freeze your ass. Which we can do, and then we can kill you, well, we can't kill you, but I can flip you. I guess I could move you as well, but I'd rather do damage. This is gonna suck slightly, but I got a plan. Shoot, break me out of the ice, move down here, smack this guy. Lots of units next turn, but at least we save everything on this turn. So there's gonna be 4 units next turn and 1 scion. We also have a blobber, and there's probably also gonna be another mech as well. So this is, I mean, it's gonna get pretty crowded pretty quickly. Especially because I have to stop that? Come on! I can't even, like, I have nothing that can get to it, really. You jerks. Well, 1-4 can save you pretty easily with this. You can 5 move, and you fly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Block a spawn, save the building. What do you do? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shoot the firefly? What do we do about the robot next turn? Probably just like freeze it. Now we could also defensive shrapnel, but then we're not getting a kill on these units, but that's honestly probably okay. Defensive shrapnel. Freeze you, you go here, block a spawn. What the heck do? You could do damage to the blobber or kill the scion. I like the idea of the leaper killing the leaper, because if we kill the scion, sure, that stops the scion from giving armor to everyone, but the armor isn't really the problem. The problem is just that there's a lot of enemies, and if we kill one, freeze the building, saves it from the blob, next turn we just have more time to do stuff, which I kind of like. Yeah, I think I'd rather let you kill your friend. We can still do, how much damage? We can still do 2 damage to the firefly, which makes it killable next turn. Yeah, I like that, so make sure the turn order is correct. Oh, you know what? We can't free you just by jumping because one of the leapers is still gonna be attached. So we gotta think of a different plan. And the other plan still worked because of the defensive shrapnel, but it means that we're not getting kills when we could get kills, but it at least solves the problems that we have. Because we have to move the ice mech. They're taking 8 damage. Yeah. So I think we're gonna have to use defensive shrapnel, which is still okay. We will just, you know, there's actually another move. We could do this. But then, like, what's the point? We could kill a unit, I suppose. We could kill one of these leapers by doing that. I mean, we could just kill both of the leapers. Move here, shoot that one, move here, shoot that one. Yeah, I mean, that'll work. They're very annoying enemies. Getting rid of those is probably gonna help us on the next turn. I'd rather do that than just kill a scion. Yeah, that's probably good. We'll take 1 damage. Yeah, the leapers have to go. The fact that they web us is so annoying to deal with. Although now I'm thinking, is there a way that I can double dip? Like, leap, you get a kill on one of them, and then you still have an action on the mirror mech, but I don't see any, like, use for that extra action that we've saved by doing that. Like, we still have to take a shot. No, well, there's nothing to take a shot on that line. We can just repair, but there's no point in repairing because we can just shoot them. So I don't think there's any way that we can get like a bonus action. Like I could move here. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So I think we're just gonna kill both of these units on this turn. So kill you. Kill you. Move here. Freeze the building. Nothing's taking damage, and we'll have a blobber, a firefly, a robot, and a blob next turn. 4 things is not that bad. We don't even have to kill the blobber. We could let it live for another turn. It is gonna be tough to deal with anything up here, but we can always freeze a building or freeze an enemy or a blob if we really need to. And we also have a lot of movements, and that's perfect. That's perfect. That's a freeze. We'll freeze the enemy instead of the building, and we'll keep blocking the spawn too. So that's perfect. Did I mention it was perfect? It's also, as I heard, perfect? Pushing you means that you will also die to the blobber. You actually might not die. I could kill the scion. I'd really like you to just die to the blob, but I don't know if I can kill you because I can't push you. This doesn't push, it just does 3 damage, which is actually 2 damage. Still. Block a spawn, freeze. Let's get rid of you. I could let you take 2. Well, you hold up. I'm overthinking this. We can also just do this. There you go. Get the kill. That way you don't have to worry about it at all on the next turn. This could still be a little tricky, but luckily, because of the fact that we go through enemies and we have 6 movement, good lord. Oh, you know what? Again, you're overthinking it. There you go. Blah, blah. I can't quite kill you. You know what? No, I can. There you go. Break into the mountain. End turn. Oh, at least, you know, having the jump ability, also a big help. We could have done it even if we didn't have the jump ability, but that saved us an action. I can't believe we're on Perfect Island still. Kill the spider leader. Sucks. We'll give it a shot. Alpha Scarab. Alpha Firefly. Spider leader. Alpha Firefly, I want to attack down this line. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess you just move before everything else. You're also one ugly son of a gun. Bug. You have way too many eyes for my liking. Aegis mech. Do it like this. Keep the mirror mech on one side, Aegis mech on the other. Aegis mech can also jump, although I can't actually click their ability. Can also jump in order to like do contact damage and push damage in order to break the eggs and kill the spiders. So we have that option. Do 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 do. You're just in fire or in a tree. If I could light you on fire, that would be perfect. Okay, let's see what we got. You're not doing anything, which is beautiful. I could flip your direction, but that doesn't change anything. Can't flip your direction, can't get that close. Don't really want to do this, because it'll get me killed. Could try shrapnel, but that doesn't actually push you at all. Might be an opportunity to freeze that scarab. Or I guess we could push it, because we do have the artillery, which will kill one of the spiders, do 1 damage to the boss, and also knock the scarab out of the way. That's not that bad. What do you do? Punch the crap out of him and burn him, and then he'll die on the next turn before we can act. That seems very good. Then you know what? I actually like defensive shrapnel, kills 2 spider eggs, and then... Well, I have to do it slightly differently, but I can push the scarab out of attacking the building and kill 1 spider. But we're not blocking a spawn doing that, but I still like it. Yes, this blocks a spawn. Oh, you know what? We have to do it like this. You want to know why? That way we get the kill in the next turn with fire. We don't have to worry about attacking him. Okay, yeah, I like that. Shoot you. Shoot you. What do you do? Defensive shrapnel. Doesn't do anything. Although, you know what? When he moves, defensive shrapnel will kill the spider. That's what you do. Okay. So you go there, punch. Now he's on fire. You come here, artillery. Then you can move here and kill one of the spiders. So there's gonna be a leader, a couple of spiders, and 2 alpha enemies next turn. But the leader will die to fire before they do anything else on the turn after. So we don't even need to worry about the spider leader. It's just gonna create a couple of spider eggs. Might interrupt our movement slightly, but that's about it. Well, defensive shrapnel does not do enough. Here we can just move. You're dead. So many eggs! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 enemies. If I have to, I could just freeze the building. But if I just attack this spider, kills 2 things and also saves a building. So we might as well do that. And then we could just walk over here and just shoot this guy. Okay, yeah, that seems pretty good. What do? You could break another egg, I guess. You could push this egg onto the spawn. You know what? You could just shoot this guy over the spawn here. That seems like a good move. Okay, I like that. So 1 Artemis artillery kills 2 spiders and does 1 damage to this guy. Oh, but it pushes him out of the way. We have to reset turn. Should have paid attention, but I want this guy to be over here. The turn still works though, because we can walk through the enemies. Just get over here, punch the crap out of this guy. He's dead. Push you, you're blocking a spawn. You're also gonna take 1 damage from the spider, which means you're dead? Which is actually beautiful. So there's gonna be 3 spiders and 2 enemies. That's perfect, because we can leap out of it using the attack. And the spiders, they're pretty far away from the buildings. It's kind of hard for them to get close enough to even attack them. So I mean, if I wanted to, we could do this, but that'll hurt a building. What about, well, if I kill you, we could do that, and then that'll still kill another spider. Or I could just punch you. Would I rather kill a spider, or would I rather kill a leaper? I'd rather kill a leaper. So we'll probably shoot here. Or we could freeze the spider, because we're not doing anything else here, and we can take the damage in order to unfreeze. So we could do that. Hit you. Block a spawn, kill you. That seems better. No, block a spawn, kill the spider, because I actually do want to be unfrozen. Yeah, that seems better. We'll take 1 damage from a spider, but who cares? The enemy spawning here is also going to be on fire. Gonna set the world on fire. And they're more leapers again, but at least they're on fire. Also, they're not alphas. I guess the game like prioritizes alphas early in the level and then later in the level you don't get them or something. I don't know. Anyways, you're both dead. You're already dead. Now you're dead. And, I don't know, Frisia? Actually completed all the objectives? Killed the spider leader. Protected the corporate tower. I think that's a perfect island. We have 9 corporate rep, which means that we can get 3 reactor if we want it. Smoke pellets. Surround yourself with smoke to defend against nearby enemies. Could be good. Could get Harold Schmidt. Push tiles when repairing. No thank you. I think we'll just get the grid overpower, I think. Yeah. It's the safe bet, and then we'll spend reputation. Sorry, Kazakh. +3 grid defense. We already have very good pilots. They all have HP move and reactor. And I like having the ability to repair just in case I light myself on fire accidentally, so get out of here. All mechs gain +1 HP. We're currently using all of our equipment, so I think we're gonna sell this. Artillery attack that sets 5 tiles on fire. Why couldn't I get this on the flame run? Also self-damage. Get reactor? Now who needs the reactor? Gain shield plus health. I think we'll make buildings immune just in case we need to use it. And then we could give health and a shield. I mean, there's nothing else for us to spend the points on, so we'll overcharge the grid. I don't think we need to put damage on this because this is mostly for mobility purposes, pushing enemies away from buildings or whatnot. Most of the time, I think we're probably gonna be freezing. So I think I'll just give you a shield and +2 health. Although we could give you +2 damage by getting rid of the 2 health that you have, but you will die in 1 shot then, which is a little scary. Because I would like to also keep buildings immune. Although I guess we don't have to, we could give you the health. You have 5 HP, you have 5 HP, you have 2. 5 HP is probably enough. You know, I think I'm gonna give you the health. Just in case you get hit, I don't want you to die, and I don't think we're gonna need buildings immune. It's the final mission that we're about to fight, so if we have to take some grid power, you know, we have to take some grid damage, you know? I think this is okay. Leave island.